Aaron Greer Band's really, three guys, two guitars, one message, and that message is Jesus Christ.
I feel like you are here, and I know in this
Now I hope that every time we play, that no matter if we're playing at a church or at a concert or wherever really, that people would see in us the love of Jesus Christ. I mean, I've been playing music for 18 years of my life now, and there was a time in my life where I didn't play music for God, and the past 10 years, that's what I owe my life to Jesus Christ. And whether it be playing a guitar or doing a loud concert somewhere, I just really hope that when the people who come to see us would see that Jesus Christ loves them. We're willing to do everything we can to show that He really does love His children and love His people. And no matter where you come from, no matter what you've done, and no matter where you're at in your life right now. One of the guys in our band is Scott Gilbert. We call him Scotto. And this guy is kind of like the genius behind Aaron Greer Band. I mean, when we first got together, it wasn't even my idea to call the band Aaron Greer Band. It was Scotto's idea. I had written all these songs, and this guy came in and saying, hey, I'm going to help you, do this band and put something together that really glorifies Jesus Christ. And it's just, it does my heart a whole lot of good to know that there's somebody out there who, would forsake, his name being in the band or forsake any real personal goals, in achieving something where he says, I'm going to help you do this. And so Scott is just I can honestly say that I would trust my life with him. He's become such a good friend of mine, and great bass player, loves what he's doing. He's often told me that when he's playing bass on stage, he really feels like he's doing the most he can to please the Lord. Clarence Grant, our drummer, man, this guy is kind of like the guy that everybody loves. I call him Cat in the Hat because he always wears a hat when he plays drums. But man, I tell you, we had gone through a time when we lost a drummer. We had a drummer before Clarence, and I didn't know who to ask, to play drums. I knew of no Christian drummers in our area, and through the most unusual of circumstances, we found this guy Clarence, and he's just a joy to watch. He's a joy to play with on stage, and there are so many people who come up to me after our shows and say, God, I love to watch you guys, especially that drummer. And it's kind of like you see teeth and sticks the whole time, because he just he enjoys what he's doing, and it's just good to know that I play in a band with these good Christian guys, and they want to do it for the purpose of Jesus Christ. Sometimes there's times when people ask me, how do you see people being affected at your shows? And I can't tell you how many emails we get from people saying, hey, I was at one of your shows and I prayed that prayer that you offered, and I accepted Jesus Christ in my life for the first time. When I read something like that, there are days when I might be frustrated with how things are going with the band. When you're in ministry, things don't always go the way you want them to. And when I read something like that, it just reaffirms that, this is worth it. Every little bit of work that goes into it, and every bit of effort, and even every bit of frustration that we might experience sometimes is worth it, so that one person might know that Jesus Christ loves them. And there was another time when I got an email from this lady who said, I had a relationship in my life that wasn't good, and I didn't know that there was that kind of hope, the hope that you talked about when you came and played at our church. And she told me in this email that she felt compelled to stop this relationship that she was in, and she gave her life to Jesus Christ. And she said that she's just walking with it day by day now, and that just reaffirms to me that God will meet us where we're at, no matter where we're at. That He loves us that much to accept us as we are, no matter what this band achieves, or no matter what we go through, or no matter what is taken away from us. That will always be our purpose, to preach Jesus wherever we go. And I hope that as long as we keep doing this, that will always be the main mission of Aaron Greer Band.